and I are creators. We like pixel peep little things, and by pixel peep we mean like we like look at every little detail, find detail, and analyze it. And I'm like, yo, this guy cares about his image, it cares about his brand. That says a lot to me. So that means if I were to invest X amount of dollars per month for a subscription to work with Jeremy, I know I'm gonna get this in return.
Yeah,
exactly. If you want to invest in yourself, you want to also know the person you're investing in is also invested in themselves as well. I mean, like probably it's the same thing if you guys, if someone's gonna go hire a content creator or a videographer, and then they go, "What software are you using?" They go, iMovie. You're gonna look at them, and like,
there's nothing wrong with iMovie.
I'm not saying there's any creators out there. Yeah, I mean, so when I say these things, I don't say things like bash anything, but keeping it real. Like if we're talking about investing, if when you buy a Mac, you already have iMovie. Yeah, you invested in a Mac, but you already have iMovie. But you want to take it to the next level. You get Premiere
or Final Cut.
You get Final Cut. You take another step forward in progress of investing in yourself, so other people invest in you.
Yeah, like I said, like if I were not to know you, Jeremy, I would be like, damn, Jeremy's the Gucci of personal trainers because of your content and because of the information you give. Obviously, one and one go together. But I'm gonna play devil's advocate on myself. If I were to see my shit and my BTS, because I have a little BTS section, and it's all phone because I never. It's hard to get a videographer to like, oh man, can we go? They don't want to do stuff for free. They don't want to do for a few bucks. I get it. So I'm doing all the work via phone with my camera.
You're starting off right now. So
and I wouldn't like, if I'm honest, I wouldn't look at myself as a brand and being like, let me see his BTS. I'm like, what the fuck? This is all phone. Like, fuck that. Like, I discredit myself because that's
BTS
because
is phone.
Yeah, BTS is BTS.
I'm crucial on myself. I'm really harsh on myself because it's my brand. And yeah, like for anybody else out there, is like, Pete, like you're being too hard on yourself.
I think you're bugging right now.
I want to elevate myself. I want to elevate myself to where like I want to get to your media and be like, okay, like he has bokeh, he has a cameraman, like it's not a, or maybe get a GoPro 360 or something. But
yeah,
I'm saying like that's where like yours stands out from my brand because you have a professional like damn, like your media is great.
You're talking about two different worlds, man. Because
I am and I'm not.
But I do actually have something for you for that.
Yeah.
Because I know we just talked about how you just said no one wants to do things for free. No one wants to do things, to like help you out.
Yeah.
So like for an example, like you thought like a professional like shot my shit. It's just the camera. The camera's doing all of my work of making it look quality. I am handing it to one of my gym bros and I'm just saying point, shoot.
Yeah.
Don't take the camera off me.
Yeah.
And that's
just frame me in the middle.
That's it. I'm not hiring anybody to give me good sick angles. You
Camera
know what I mean?
movement.
I'll even have them stand in front of where I'm doing it before and set up the aperture, set up the the
camera settings,
set up everything, and set up the lighting and everything. And then I'll hand it to them, and then they'll shoot it, and I'll even like do a little video of them before, and I'm like, hey, now you have a video of yourself. Doing a workout, and they're like, "Oh, sick! I have a really sick video of me doing a workout, or I have a really sick picture of me getting getting a workout in." Yeah. And I also got to work out with my friend today.
Yeah,
and he got to get his content to better himself. So everyone's also helping each other.
Yeah.
So maybe let's say you find someone that goes, "Hey, I really, really want to get better at my content creation, or I really want to do this, I really want to do that, I really want to learn this. Yo, come with me on my shoots. I'll teach you. You'll learn from it." You'll get some shots. You'll maybe get some shots for your portfolio and you'll benefit from it.
Yeah.
And then also, but while you're doing it, because you're going to get all this from working with me, would you mind just grabbing a couple of BTS videos as well out of an A61?
Yeah.
Or out of a quality camera? And now look at that. You got that, what you were looking for right there. And someone else got that as well.
Trust me, Jeremy, I've done I pulled all the tricks from the book.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you have.
It's because but
you were talking about it, so I just wanted to.
We preach.
We preach it, but
get the bag. Yeah. So and you can't be like, hey, you should work for me for free.
No shit.
We're preaching, get the fucking bag.
And this goes to my brother. My brother's watching this, and then I've told my brother, I'm like, yo, come with
the. By the way, you still haven't paid him. By the way,
I'm like, I know. I'm like, bro, come with the A6000. Come shoot a free BTS for me. And he's like, bro, but your podcast says. I'm like, bro, are you serious?
Fucking made.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, I don't know what to say.
It's hard because like we're preaching like, yo, guys, creators, the money's out. You gotta get the fucking bag. Don't work for free.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with working for free, but like once you get to a level, it's like, come on, man. Like my time is valuable, and we're preaching like, yo, dude, your time is valuable.
Yeah, absolutely, and I absolutely agree with that. And so for your guys, where you're coming from, and for where I'm coming from. No. But like you guys talk about like your time isn't free, and so like obviously my time isn't free either. Let's say someone wants me to train them, and my time isn't free to train them, right? But like, what's my cost of not getting a video out?
Yeah,
because I want to like get my bag. I'm actually could be losing my bag because I chose not to train with someone or train someone.
Yeah.
And now I didn't get a video. Now I don't have content because this does nothing without someone behind it.
Facts.
I can't like, I mean, even if I want to like set it up and like video myself doing it, it's not the same.
Even if you have like a
same.
tripod and use
tripod. I bought a Zhiyun gimbal. I bought a Zhiyun fucking gimbal set up where
I remember you told me, he's like, is this enough or something?
Yeah, I got the Zhiyun fucking gimbal, so it sits on there and it can track me and everything. Still, it's just not the same as having. And I invested $200 in that, and I'd rather give that fucking thing back or give that thing to someone else or pay someone else $200 to show up with me and do that for me or anything. Yeah. But
I agree and I appreciate you.
It's hard because like I get where you're coming from, but bro, it's like,
I don't have the money to give another person an A7 III with a 24 gig or a 24 mil.
Yeah,
prime.
Absolutely,
lines.
I think that's where our worlds are a little.
And I'll tell you, hold on, let me.
When you preach like I'm getting the bag, bro, like I'm fucking good.
Of
course, people are gonna test the waters.
No shit. And
I think you dug yourself in that hole.
No, not really, because. And I told you this. I'll talk to you.
I think you have, bro.
I've talked to you this. I'm like, man, like everybody's looking out for themselves.
That's normal, bro.
No, that's normal. Absolutely. But if you're trying to get to the clientele that I'm at, where I'm like, I get 3 shoots, man, I'm paying for my fucking rent. I don't give a fuck. It's not that I'm cocky, but this is my fucking work. My hard work has got me there.
Yeah.
And you're a fucking scrub who has a good camera.
Relax.
No, real shit. We speak the truth here. If you're a fucking scrub with the same camera setup as me, and you're trying to get to the level I am, and you want to fucking charge me for fucking BTS. Nah, motherfucker, learn how I learned because I was that scrub that you were, motherfucker. So it's not about preaching what I preach. Okay, I preach what I preach. But do the fucking work, motherfucker. Don't expect free shit just because you have just because you got that ADD money and you can afford this fucking A7 III with that battery grip and that nice lens. Don't expect that shit to replace your hard work because I've been through the mud. I've been through the mud.
Same.
And with my gear, I've been through the mud. And it doesn't give you the fucking bill of rights to fucking get out the mud just because you can afford it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my that's
having a background, a portfolio, a track record of success.
And nowadays,
you don't have a track record by having a camera. You have a track record by showing what you can do.
I'll have to respectfully disagree with you.
How so? Go ahead.
As far as like the BTS, like let's get free BTS for example. I've gotten free BTS before and the reason it's how it's happened is because they reached out to me, people that didn't know me, like, hey, dude, I would love to shout at you and capture some BTS to you. The offer's right there. Different story, man. But if I'm the one looking for the BTS, it's all about leverage, baby. Like that's what I'm
saying, Alberto. I'm not disagreeing with you.
Leverage.
Okay, I agree with you.
It's leverage. We're finding out how you can both benefit.
Exactly.
I mean, when we talk about everyone's out to get their own bag and get their own thing and take care of themselves. How about
that's part of the hustle?
Yeah. I'm not disagreeing with
I'm
anybody.
Also like, how about we all take fucking care of each other?
Yeah, that's what I'm.
How about we all be fucking human beings? I'm all about getting the bag, but I'm also all about like.
That's easier said than done.
No, it's not. You want to talk about being fucking real? We'll be fucking real right now.
True.
Being fucking good people to one another. I will do over a fucking bag.
Right. No, you're right. I mean, and trust me, I've done plenty of free shit. Like
absolutely
to my homies that I've worked with in the past. Like I've done free BTS. Even till now, I'll still do free BTS, man. But like it just depends on who you're working with because like the people that I've given me BTS, me and him have an understanding of like, yo, like I scratch your back, you scratch my back.
Yeah.
And it's like I've done some free stuff for them, and then they realize that, and they're good human beings. Like, yo, you know what, man? Berto, like you're worth this much money, man. Like I already know that shit. The fact that you gave me you dedicated a whole day for me, I'm gonna do the same shit for you, and it's happened like that, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
and this happened.
It just depends on who you find, man. It just depends. Like
it depends on who you put around yourself.
The circle.
I mean, if you see somebody you see they're clearly all about themselves, and you fucking throw them a bone, don't expect to get one thrown back to you because you know that they're not, dude.
Yeah.
But if you see somebody you say, hey, that's a good fucking dude. I'm not going to throw him a bone because I know he's going to throw me a bone back, but I'm going to throw him a bone because maybe one day in the future, he's going to see me and be like, hey, I'm gonna throw this guy a bone because he's got this talent or this quality or this whatever.
Do you know how many jobs I've thrown to like us, like my circle, like thousands of dollars worth of jobs, man? I'm telling you,
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to do it, or I'm not available, and I'm like, yo, you could use the work, or I know you're free, and I could kill it. I know you're looking for clients, and I'm throwing them work, man. It's like, to me, that makes me feel good, and I don't expect shit in return.
No,
and like most of the time, I've never got actually.
For me,
trying to think right now, outside of you,
yeah, true.
I've never had anything back in return, and I don't expect. Like I like to help people out, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
And that's what makes me angry. I'm not saying I want free shit, because
or I'm looking for something in return.
Yeah, I'm not saying I want free shit because I'm on top of the hill. I have a podcast. I'm helping you. I want something in return. I'm saying because I'm throwing that energy. Alberto couldn't help me out with this video, and
I was at a wedding.
Yeah, and I hit up this other homie, Rafe. I fucking specifically told him, hey man, can you help me out for, I said 15 minutes. 15 minutes of your time, quick shoot, blah, blah, blah. I threw him a good amount of money for 15 fucking minutes. And he was like, wow, bro, thank you. Wasn't expecting that. I'm like, I'm always going to give my fucking back to my community because I'm putting myself in your shoes. And for Berto's devil's advocate, like, what do I fucking owe you though? Like, I'm learning this and that. I'm like, no, man, I appreciate your time. I'm in a good spot. I'm going to reciprocate that because gratitude is reciprocated.
That's one person. That dude is a homie, though.
Yeah.
Another person would be like, well, I'm not going to go there for free and without even knowing they're going to give something back.
Yeah. That's where
most people want to know, like, well, what am I going to get out of it? Off rip.
And that's one thing I've learned. I've only hit one other person that I've been like, hey, man, can you come through? It's like, yeah, I got you. And then like 30 minutes before the shoot, I was like where you at, bro? Hey man, unfortunately something came up, blah blah blah. I'm like, fuck you. Like I've never hit them up.
Yeah,
I've only had a few,
like,
but that's
just
circle,
knowing
like
who you surround yourself with, and knowing who's obviously there for you or there for themselves. I mean, and like we talked about, I'm all about getting the bag. I'm all about making the money.
We all are.
Exactly, but like at the end of the day, you have to also weigh the cost of being a human.
Yeah,
like. I don't know. I think that's where I value my humanity more than a dollar bill. Mm-hmm. And I mean, if you even talk about like free work for potentials, other things, I mean, we did a free shoot together, didn't we?
Yeah,
all three of us.
We did a free shoot together, all of us.
And I was.
And did you guys get work after that too? Right?
Facts.
All of us.
You guys all got work after that. And I got something out of it too, because I got my photos, and I got to present that and have it be helping my brand, and I got to then present that, and people got to be like, yo, who took those pictures of you? These guys.
Yeah.
Go get the business.
Yeah.
So
and even with
at
that,
the end
that
of the
content
day, get the bag, but also be human, work with each other, help each other, and help.
I
each other
100%
grow.
agree with you, but like, dude, I say this every week. Not everyone's built the same, though, man.
No,
not everyone could see the 3 steps. This is chestnut checkers, man.
If they're not built the same, that's either up to you to find it out.
That is true,
and eliminate them. And if they are built the same, keep them around.
And I'll tell you this much: all three of us are built the same. If not, like I judge as like quality wise, like clientele wise, like you can help me, like that's fine. Let's say a BTS person that's growing, like come on the come up. I'm not gonna be there and be like, okay, I'm gonna hire you, and for BTS, and I'm gonna fucking pay you blah 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 because I know you can give me business. No, like you're coming because you need me, right? That's how Alberto feels. Alberto's got me shots and shoots that I've thrown him fucking money because like, yo, this is your percentage, bro. This is what you deserve because you got me. If it weren't because of him, I wouldn't be making money. And that's where I feel like you're coming from, right? Your name is your brand. Okay, I throw a lob to a photographer. It's a $600 shoot, and I tell him like, hey man, I recommend.
Not many photographers are making $600 in a shoot.
They're not. And the lobby,
let alone videographers.
Yeah, the lobby threw me. Nobody's making the amount of money I am making because of the clientele that he brought towards me because of his name. And I throw him a lob, and I was like, here you go. I was like, manners, and I was like, because I appreciate you. I wouldn't have got this fucking shoot if it weren't because of you. So it's like a weird tax. It's a weird
yeah.
And you guys also have things very priced very differently than the realm that I'm in as well. So like as a personal trainer, you want to meet with me, I can't charge you $600 for 1 hour, an hour and a half meeting with me. It's not justifiable because
it's
it's not my brand. So like it's you know what I mean. Depending on if I'm going to you, you're going to me. We're looking at like $40 to $60 for my hour of time.
Yeah. It's just it's just a weird situation. It's like the cool thing about this whole situation is like there aren't rules written for what we're in. This is bro. Believe it or not, guys. This is all brand new as far as like the online marketing, as far as like online business, social media business. Fam, we've never seen this happen before. This is brand new.
No,
this is all brand new. Like, when I explain to my like relatives, like, hey, I'm making money off Instagram, they don't get it. They're like, what the fuck? How is that possible? Like, why do you pump so much videos on Instagram? That's kind of weird. Like, are you doing it for attention? It's like, fam, that post got me 3 fucking jobs that are like worth $4,000 to $5,000 per. And you're working a 9 to 5 job that you fucking hate 40 hours a week, or if not more, and you're miserable.
And you made that money in a week.
Man, that's what I'm bro, I get to scratch my balls, go on my one wheel fucking as much as I can. Like, fam, I could take a trip whenever I fucking feel like it. I'm going on a trip next week because like I feel like going on today. Like, fam, this world is so fucking new, and it's the Wild West, man. People need to realize that. Guys, use fucking social media to your advantage, man. Don't use it just for the fucking drop of clout. Honestly.